Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Tailosive Tech. Today we're going to be unboxing the Powerbeats Pro, and I have not reviewed or unboxed or tried out any Beats pair of headphones since a few years ago actually, since the Beats X. I've never been a fan of over-ears, but these are meant to be kind of more of a direct response to Apple's AirPods, which I'm a big fan of, and I've heard a lot of good things about the Powerbeats Pro, some not so good, but a lot of people saying the sound quality of the Powerbeats Pro is better than that of AirPods. A lot of people out there saying these put AirPods to shame, so knowing that, I'm very curious to try them myself, so let's begin. So, while we do know they have battery life advantages over AirPods, and a lot of people are claiming sound quality as well, that does come at an added price point. These are at $250, which is already more expensive than the pretty pricey $200 AirPods, although these do come with wireless charging. The Powerbeats do not. As you guys know, I wasn't a big fan of that, but I am a fan of the fact that these come in multiple colors, including black, which I think is dope, and I think we just lay this down and lift like that. Oh, there you have it. Dang, this charge case is big. Look at that. This is a bulk. Wow. It does not show in the website pictures or online that the charge case is huge. Look at this. This is so bulky compared to AirPods. These are enormous. You probably don't realize it because in the pictures, to me, I thought they were just going to be like a little bit wider than the AirPods, but these are large. Okay, you open them like that to pair, keep earphones in case. All right, so I'll open my phone here. The case is open. This is such a huge case. Okay, there they are showing up on my iPhone XS Max. So I'll just go ahead and hit connect here. This is the nicest part about having the W1 chip, and there you go. Powerbeats case is at 84%. The Powerbeats themselves is 47%. So they don't leave it dead out of the box, which I guess is good, but they also don't give you a full charge out of the box. But these have a very good battery life. So that's as simple as a setup process as you can basically get. My God, it cracks me up looking at how big this case is. Wow. So we're going to put those over there for a second and look at what else is included in the box, just for old time's sake, of course. Wow, still a USB-A. Isn't that depressing to see? And halfway through 2019, we're still seeing USB-A to Lightning cables, and it looks like some rubber tips on the inside if these don't fit your ear that well, which, knowing how my ears handle rubber-tipped headphones, that's probably going to happen. So I've also been kind of confused as to how you rest these things in the case. Obviously, they fit inside. Okay, there's a little bit of a magnetic pull, but yeah, it feels like they don't kind of sit as flush in the case as easily. You kind of have to rest them in the right way to get them charging. Whereas with the AirPods, there's, really only one way to put these little buds in here. You just drop them in like that and boom, they're charging. Whereas these, you go for a run or something, you put them in your ear, you take them out. Okay, let's drop them there. Okay, I guess it's pretty easy. The magnets do a good job of guiding the Powerbeats into the case. But without further ado, I think we need to test these things out. And while I've just been rambling here, the Powerbeats have already gone up to 52, 51%. It's kind of going back and forth. I wonder if I'm having a charge problem here. It can't decide what the battery is, but the charging's already going up since I've opened the device. And let's give these a shot, okay? So we're gonna put these on. Oh, this is a little bit process. How do I get these loops to wrap around my ear? Ooh. I'm gonna look like an idiot in a second. Do you have to loop them first? I've actually never worn headphones that have the loop thing around the ear. Okay, so I'm gonna stick them in. They're already playing music. Loop it around the ear. There we go. Okay, now I think they're in. They probably started playing because I hit the play button on accident on one of these things. So they have controls, but man, these do not slip on your ear like AirPods do, that's for sure. Am I doing it right? It feels like it's looped around the ear now. Oh, okay. Now it feels definitely on the ear a lot better, but these feel firm. Like, it took me a good while, as you could tell, to get the Powerbeats in my ears, but now that they're there, just shaking my head around, these things are not falling out. They are rigid, and I can already tell that not active noise canceling, but the sealant of the rubber tips is already kind of closing off background audio and stuff. So we obviously need to find some good music to listen to test these things out. I think Tailosive music is always a good way to go. So I'm gonna play that. Playing at around 75% volume. Definitely very rich in detail. I'm noticing that. Definitely feels excellently balanced in regards to the highs, the mids, and the bass. I'm starting to get a bit of more of a fine-tuned experience with the headphones opposed to AirPods, which are good, and I like the sound quality, but see, I can feel them a lot when I like try to shake my ears behind my head. It becomes like very noticeable. I hope I'm wearing these right. I can't tell. I'm not sure what I look like right now. They've got some very rich bass, very rich. There's no distortion with the higher volumes. That's at full volume now, and these sound good. I almost have to see if they fall out if I... Oh my god, I'm shaking my head as much as I can. There's not even a budge. These things, once they're on, they are like locked on. Wow. Nope. I'm dizzy. Oh god, I shouldn't have done that. It's early in the morning. Yeah, I like the sound quality, definitely. It's very good. They're very rigid. They're very fixed in my ears now. But I think what would help better the comparison is if I take these out right away and then... Ah, see? Pauses the music when you take them out. That's very nice. Now let's immediately switch over to my AirPods 2, also equipped with the H1 chip. Switching over to the AirPods real quick, and I can definitely hear all the audio that's normally in the room. No change there. Playing audio now. And see, the AirPods sound quality to me doesn't sound that bad. I feel like AirPods 2 get a little bit louder, but you probably shouldn't be listening at 100% anyway. They're definitely a lot easier to put on, but I'm not so sure that they're gonna stay in my ears under like complete like dog after a bath shaking its head back and forth. I feel like they're wiggling a little bit, but AirPods stick in my ears pretty well anyway, so no, sound quality is decent. But let's do this again because I think this is my main concern with the Powerbeats is it's kind of complicated to put them on. It's kind of a trained motion you have to get used to tuck these in and then find a way to... I feel like I shouldn't have to do it with two hands. Maybe I'm just an idiot. That's entirely possible. You guys know that. But I'm trying to find a one-handed way to pop these in. There. Okay, one's in. Second one, tuck it in like this. Try to loop it around. See, when I try to loop it around my ear, it usually pulls a little bit. I gotta get my stupid ear to tuck into it. This is like... Okay. I think they're in now, but this is like the exact opposite problem people have with AirPods. People always tell me, AirPods don't fit in my ear and I need like adjustable headphones. Whereas me, it's like AirPods fit perfectly. They don't fall out of my ear. But then when I switch to these Powerbeats, which are supposed to have, you know, more fixed position in the ear. Now I'm like, how do I get these on? You know, like how do I make this work? And I got it. It definitely takes a few extra seconds opposed to AirPods, which you just kind of pop in and then you're good. First impressions are this charge case is enormous. It's almost comically enormous. This case rattles quite a bit back and forth with the lid. AirPods do that a little bit, but it's not very drastic, whereas I just did not think the Powerbeats Pro case was going to be this big. My god, look how huge that is. It makes no sense that they could not fit an inductive charger on the bottom of this thing when Apple could fit one in the bottom of these $50 cheaper AirPods. You could fit a Qi coil in here, but not in here? No. This is an insanely thick case. Look at it in comparison to my XS Max here. That is huge comparison to a Magic Mouse. I think it's taller. It's like taller than a Magic Mouse, you know, with the Powerbeats inside the case. I bet it's around the same weight. It's like carrying around a big mouse in your pocket. Yeah, I was not expecting that. That's a very loud clap. When you seal these shut, they just... Man, that is loud compared to AirPods and much more low pitched. Also, don't expect to be able to check how these things are doing just with one hand. You definitely need two hands to open this. I try to open this with one hand. It's like not even possible. You absolutely need the second hand. Whereas AirPods feels a bit more like a lighter. You can just pop them. See that they're in there. Cool. Sounds good. Boom. And close them. You're good for the day. These are portable and compact. These are very, very bulky. But first impressions are the sound quality is very, very decent. I think I'll have to use them a bit more long term to decide whether or not they're noticeably better than AirPods. But in regards to how they stay fixed in your ear, I can definitely see what people are talking about. These are going nowhere. They're not even budging when I shake my head around. So if anyone out there has the Powerbeats Pro, tell me what you think about them, what your biggest concerns or what your biggest features that you love about the Powerbeats Pro has to offer. Let me know what you're thinking down in the comments below. And also before you go, don't forget to check out Tailosive Music on YouTube. We promote a lot of cool artists over there, and we'd really appreciate if you subscribed as well. So thank you all for watching. This is your Apple Sheep here, and I will see you in the next one.